So I'm a used car dealer and I recently bought this E36 M3 and this BMW E30 325i. I bought both cars as trade sales from used car dealerships and we'll get everything finalised, yeah? See what happens. Sound, handshake over the phone. And I've since found a few problems with them. The E36 has a potential engine issue. So this car actually hasn't been MOT for 5 years.
It's not good news.
It's not good news.
No, it's failed on emissions.
And so does the E30. Coughing and spluttering a little bit. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is fixing everything wrong with our, in the region of 30-year-old BMWs. So, Will, E36 M3, you obviously know a lot about these cars, haven't you?
I've owned two. I've had a 4-door and a 2-door. So both Estoril blue, both Evos.
Both Evos, that's good. This is an Evo.
It is, yeah.
So this car, we put it in for an MOT, it's failed quite badly. And then we've got the E30, which is, I don't know, it's not running right. So okay. I don't know where we're going to, should we deal with this one first?
Yeah, let's have a look at this one first. This sounds easier, but it's not going to be. It's going to be expensive.
It's going to be expensive. So
what was the MOT thing then?
So the story is, we bought this car from a car dealership, and he said, look, I'll do you a trade deal. Done us a great deal on the car. Yep. It's 25 grand. He knocked £5,000 off the price of the car.
Oh, wow.
So we bought it for 20 grand, and he said, look, I'm just not going to prep it. And I said, that's sound, yeah? I'd rather that anyway, because it gives us the joy of doing all the prep.
Nothing's getting hidden.
Exactly. Yeah. But we picked it up with no MOT. We drove it all the way back with a booked MOT from, was it Leeds? Was it Leeds? It was far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
your local MOT.
Yeah, exactly. And the MOT tester said, I've had a look over it. Yep. This is not going to pass an MOT.
Okay.
He then checked the emissions and said it failed in the emissions. So he said there's no point in even logging an MOT.
No. So it's just done your pre-MOT.
Pre-MOT.
Yeah, in effect, yeah. Okay.
So we need to get this car through an MOT basically, but now it's obviously...
So looking at it, it's got a bit of an oil leak in the front pinion seal and diff look.
Yeah, so let's talk about common problems with these cars, because the one thing that I'm obviously aware of is the Vanoses.
The Vanos, yeah, that can fail. They make an awful clattering noise. You must know about that because the kind of M3s you've had.
Yeah.
Vanos, gearbox mounts. This mount here snaps off the subframe, the rubber. Just arms and bushes in general because stuff. They sit and they don't get used much. Sump leaks, sump oil level sensors, lower arm bushes, dampers throwing loads of oil out as well, look. So brakes seizing up, this one's all right. So the radiator's leaking. You know, it's all age related stuff really. Yeah. And it depends how much the person loves the car, I suppose. Yeah. If you get one that's loved, there'll be nothing wrong with it. Nah. Because they preempt everything, don't they, and do it all. This is a really nice car, obviously an R-Red, which is quite a late plate. Techno Violet, which is an iconic colour. It's a coupe as well, not convertible. Yep. Which is, I think, the right car. It's a non-sunroof car, which in the car world is preferred. Yeah, no, 100%. But for me personally, I love a sunroof. No, you love a sunroof. And it's got the sunflower wheels. Is that what they call them, sunflower? I think they do. Yeah. So they're unique to the Evos, isn't they? Yes. And people will bolt them on other cars, but the Evos came with them on, yeah. So but obviously people can buy them, put them on the early 5-speed 3-litre M3. So the early cars, 3-litre 5-speed, 280-ish horsepower. Yep. And then the Evos are a 3.2 6-speed. Yep. 320. It depends, because they do it in PS and BHP, depending on what you look at, and they're about 311 or something like that. Okay. So, and then obviously your E46 jumps up to the higher power. So it's also got the Vader seats again, which is unique to the Evos. So you can see why I bought it. Yeah, no, it's really nice. And this is a Planet of Dreams car. It's a Planet of Dreams car, yeah. So 5p entry. Do you reckon they'll take the money or the car? Do you know what? It's a real mix. It's kind of 50-50. Yeah, it depends on the person. I think everyone wants the cars, and they win. They enter, and then someone eventually wins it, and then it comes to it, and they're like, cash alternative, I could do with the money, and it's 50-50. Some people are like, no, that's what car I want that car, I'm going to come pick it up. Depends on the wife. Yeah, it depends on the missus. Mrs. says we could do with the money. So we'll see, but we ain't about to do none of that unless you can fix it, Will. Hopefully it's all right. So if it didn't pass the emissions, obviously worst case scenario, there's an engine problem, and that's why they gave you the £5 off. Yeah. Hopefully not. Okay. Vanos, maybe, if the cam's not in the right place, won't be efficient, overfuel, injectors, something wrong with those. It could be, you know, or compression or something awful with the engine. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But it is you.
Yeah. And things do go wrong.
They do. Or it could just be as simple as the cats.
Okay.
Aren't efficient because they're old and, you know, or it's not been driven or they've fell to bits or, you know, it could be anything like that. But obviously we don't know anything yet because we've not really looked at it. So
Nah.
Cats are difficult to look at, but sometimes what we'll do is drill a little hole in the exhaust.
Yeah.
And put our little bore scope up, and so we can see the cats.
Yeah.
And if they're all in one piece or melted or broken or something, then that's easier than taking the whole thing off, and then you just weld up the little hole because we've got a tiny little bore scope thing we put in, which
makes
is pretty
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, you're not going to mind me doing that. So.
Nah. If that's what you've got to do, you've got to do it.
Well, if we, you know, if we feel it's going to be something like that. Normally on an emissions test, though, you can look and it will tell you if the lambda part of it's out, or the hydrocarbons is unburnt fuel, or if the CO's down. If the CO's out, it's normally cat related. If the lambda's out, or the hydrocarbon, that's unburnt fuel, that's going to indicate more of an engine problem. So, but I haven't got that sheet from you, so I'll just figure it out.
A Vanos is an expensive fix, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a big job.
We don't do that. Well, we'll remove it and put it back on. We don't fix them ourselves.
Yeah.
We send either to Hack Engineering, who did the touring one for you.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Vanos. Obviously, he's the, you know,
obviously
the most well-known person for it.
Okay.
Either or. And there's probably lots of other good places around.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not something that you can buy kits, but we just prefer, when you've got someone that does it really well, just give it
Let
to
them do it. Yeah, exactly.
You know, don't try and fix everything.
So right now, you've had a brief look over it. You've obviously noticed the leaky shock, so that's definitely going to need replacing, I guess.
Yep, and then we'll have a look around everything else. Joe here is an MOT tester anyway.
Perfect.
So he can then, he can do a pre-MOT like that's been done, check it over, check the brakes, things like that, make sure everything's going to work well.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the handbrake's probably going to be a problem. It normally is on these as well with the shoes.
Yeah.
So again, we can, you know, adjust those.
It's actually got a high handbrake.
Yeah,
so there you go. You're spot on.
And have you got a new gear knob for it? You were.
Oh, you're right.
First thing you said, you didn't care about the MOT.
I'm all about the cosmetics.
Gear knob.
Yeah, it's a nice colour. It's got the right wheels, got the seats, and it needs a gear knob.
Did you get that from a dealer then?
He's a dealer, yeah. So it was actually won in a raffle company in Ireland. So the car's been in Ireland for a few years. It's a UK car. It ended up with a dealer, an Irish dealer, who's just set up in the UK, and they put it up for sale. We reached out. He's actually a subscriber to the channel as well. He's a lovely guy. And I just said, look, if you're up for doing a deal, I'd rather just buy it as is.
Yeah.
And we ended up buying
money off it.
Yeah, it was sound.
The gear knob though, did you get that from the main dealer or was that?
So yeah, that's where I forgot what triggered that conversation. So yeah, I spoke to Steve at Sittler BMW in Tring. Yeah, I said, Steve, random one. Don't suppose you can get an E36 M3 gear knob? He said, yeah, I'll get one out to you tomorrow. So they delivered it next day.
See, one thing we really struggle with is, you know, the old Audis that we do and things like that. Audi are rubbish. Like Audi Tradition have some bits, but hardly anything. Whereas BMW, you can pretty much buy, and Mercedes, you can pretty much buy, and Porsche as well. You can get all the old classic bits, but Audi just don't do it.
That's annoying, isn't it?
It's really annoying.
It is.
Because we end up with like trying to repair stuff and you just can't do it. You've got to either find it somewhere in the world and then ship it here. And
that's
BMW.
annoying. The only thing on this car was that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is irritating. We replaced the plates, but then they've left the surrounds on, so I'd like to take them surrounds off, please.
These plastic bits, and then put the plate where it goes, sits in there.
Yeah, it needs to just be correctly fitted to the bumper, how it was from factory, however that is. But that's, other than that, everything's good. So we just need an. So you can get it. You got an MOT garage here somewhere.
Well, Joe will go on MOT it.
Oh, sound okay.
So off camera, Will had a further look over the E36 and discovered that the cats were completely shot. And he concluded that it's likely that that is the issue with our emissions. Of course, that would be a very straightforward fix, wouldn't it? More on that later in the video. Let's now see what Will's saying about the issues with the E30.
Another rare car.
Yeah, 325i.
Dolphin grey.
I mean, that's mega rare.
It's cool, isn't it?
I was expecting to look under this and be disappointed, but really it's just age-related stuff. But it's dry. There's nothing, you can't, like, the shocks are dry. The shocks look relatively, they've got a bit of mud on them. But it's like, there's not really anything wrong with it, mate.
When I bought it, really, yeah, but it's got this run issue. So when I bought it, obviously, I've done a car vertical check. In fact, we'll show everyone now. This car.
You can do a car vertical.
Yeah, they've got data on. Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's good. They don't have it on every single old car, but they do generally.
As long as it's been MOT'd, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's an
maybe.
insurance claim, then it will come up, won't it?
Yeah.
Insurance is insurance. It's not age related, is it?
But what's mad with this car, my biggest concern with this car was the mileage, because it's done a lot of miles. Like, it's done, I'll show you in a sec. So big thanks to Car Vertical sponsoring this video. I will link them below. Use code CCD to get 20% off when you do a car vertical check. So this is a car vertical check for the 325i, and you're looking for all green ticks. Mileage is all good. It's got no finance outstanding on it. No previous damage and never been stolen before, which is obviously everything you want to see, especially with a classic car. It would affect the value drastically. The most recent MOT, 170,000 miles.
Well, that's low mileage then.
Well, I suppose for the age of the car.
So it was, 36 years old?
Yeah.
35, that's 12 times, that's more than 350,000 miles, so it's
No,
half.
you're right.
So it's half,
Yeah.
if you did the maths.
And it also gives you like a running costs. For, if you was to do 10,000 miles a year, which you probably wouldn't do in this car, how much would you spend on fuel? What was it, 20 miles to a gallon? We'll say 20 to a gallon. 1,800 quid a year in fuel. If you was to do 5,000 miles a year in your 325i.
I didn't know you could do all that.
Again, interesting for anyone that wins the car. So yeah, car vertical, link below. I'll show you an example of what you don't want to see when you do a car vertical check. And that's exactly why you want to do your checks, and yeah, code CCD to get 20% off. Yeah, my concern with this car was the mileage. You can see from the car vertical check, it's all genuine, yeah? So it's all nice and consistent. It's done a lot of miles. I know it's not for the age of the car.
Yeah.
Are they reliable engines? Because I drove it, it's the first thing I'd done, I bought it in an online auction, I got it started up, drove it out the building, and it's running rough straight away. Coughing and spluttering a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Why is it doing that then? Might be because it's cold.
Okay.
And I'm like, and there was no, again, it was a trade sale, you know, fair enough. We got it at a bit of a deal. I'd say it's, I don't know, we got it for £20,000, okay?
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
And sort of beer goggles, I bought it because of the colour. It's got genuine wheels on it. It's a nice car.
Yeah, well, you just don't see them anywhere.
No, you don't.
I did have a look at the interior in it, and it's mint.
It's
like
mint.
The seats, I was expecting it to be hanging, and it's not. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But it's a small six, this one, 325i small six, so they are reliable. I mean, you know, anyone that doesn't look after something like that, you kind of can't work on that. You've got to work on the ones that are looked after, and they are genuinely
That's
reliable.
good.
So I was watching a thing the other day on one of these where they got one of these cars and they ran it, I think it was Mobil or someone, and they ran it for 4 years and did 1 million miles in it, and then took the engine apart. Yeah, there was a video where other people have probably seen it, and yeah, they sat it on top of this building, ran it on a dyno for like 4 years or something.
Then started a test that ran night and day for the next 4 years. By the time they stopped, the engine had run over 1 million miles, like driving 40 times around the world.
It's crazy.
No way.
You need to find a video.
I need to
I'll
find
link
that.
to it.
Yeah, that's
interesting. And it was an E30. I'm sure it was the small six engine.
Oh, right, that's
Because they took it
interesting.
apart and it was just like brand new inside still, nothing was worn.
Oil on overhead cams and rocker arms is clear and clean. The top assembly comes off easily. Valves clean. Overall engine wear is extremely light.
So that's
That is interesting.
It's interesting from what you say to that.
Yeah, yeah. So you've had a good look underneath the car.
Yeah,
That's all good,
It's
yeah?
dry. You know, it's not wet like the what's it?
Is that aftermarket, you say?
I'd say, I mean, it'll say on it, but it's probably Coney or something like that. I would say it's got a little sticker there that's coming off, but it'll be stamped on it. So that's an aftermarket damper, so it's probably got some sport springs on it as well, maybe.
Okay.
So
It sits nice.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I mean, look at it. Nothing's hanging off it, is it? It's all dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's all
It's not
boxy
rotten or
dry.
anything,
No,
because
it's
obviously,
not.
again...
Well, look at it underneath. Even like the brake parts and stuff. You know, they've got some bit of surface rust there, but it's like it's all really dry, mate.
I was going to say, the most recent MOT on this,
It's not been bar to sea, has it? Let's be honest.
it definitely hasn't, that. Oh, I asked him, had all of these been done? He didn't know. The most recent MOT there, May 2025.
Near side front brake hose. It doesn't look new, but what does it say? What's wrong with
It just says advised on
Oh,
the
it's got, yeah, I mean, it's just aged, it's starting
Okay,
to perish.
okay.
I mean, they advise stuff like that. I mean, yes, in the best world, you just keep putting new parts on, but they look like that after about a year anyways.
Okay, so yeah, it hasn't
You know, it's got a recent oil filter on it. You know, it all looks really nice, mate. These have been replaced, haven't they, the arms?
Okay.
In the past year or something like that.
So
all the plastic shields are on it, the oil cooler's on there, all the proper fixings, you know. It's got yellow fog lights.
I know, that's nice, that, isn't it?
Bit of French fog lights going on.
So that's all good underneath the engine issue.
So when it's, I mean, again, that could be an injector, something like that. So we could pull the injectors out, clean them, test them, put them back in. It might be an air leak. It's got an airflow meter on this, like a flap, to measure the air if that's not working right, or if it's got a hole in something and it won't read right. So, you know, it could be something like that. We can have a quick look at that.
Can we get it down now and have a quick look?
Yeah. Oh, look at these seats. And the gear knob.
I know, the gear knob's nice.
And the steering wheel.
It is nice. Even the bonnet, the way it opens like that, I love that. It's so cool that they've done a 6-cylinder engine. I know, it's got a strut race as well.
That could be why it's running rough. No, I'm joking. So that's your airflow meter there. That measures the volume of air going into the engine and tells the ECU how much fuel to put in. If that's not reading right for some reason, it could be overfueling. It may be that an injector is leaking and it's not shutting properly, so it just leaks into the cylinder. So when you start it, there's too much fuel there. Does it smell of fuel when you start it?
A little bit fuely,
yeah. So it could just be something simple like that. Or it could be a one-way valve on the breather, you know, on something that's just not quite working right.
So
it all looks nice and tidy, doesn't it?
I would say, like we drove it back, and it definitely ain't got a major engine problem. And I know these are a bit more basic than the M3, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I mean, this system's a much older system than the M3 is. So, I mean, look at that's your diagnostic plug.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, well, nobody in a footwell.
Okay.
So in here. I think the M3 is actually like that as well.
Oh, because the OBD didn't come around until the late 90s, I guess.
Pre-OBD2, yeah.
Oh, right. So that's OBD1, is it?
I don't know what they call it.
I wonder if that is OBD1, if that's called OBD2, like the...
I think OBD1's different. I think that's just big round plug.
Okay.
BD.
Yeah.
I should really know, but it's, you know, it's not something...
But that's how they used to do it back then.
It's just how it is, so...
So you think it's more of an airflow related issue?
The alternator belt's loose, so I'll tighten that up. That's, you know, that's a minor 2-minute job, you know, so... But I think... We'll have a look at it. I mean, it looks really tidy. Have you given it a clean in it, or is it just how it is?
He had a detailer there, give it a good old clean up, and it come out the way it is.
It looks cool. Look at all the old see-through fuse box and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy, cool, isn't it? It's very nostalgic looking at stuff like this.
It is. It's nice.
Very nostalgic. No, it's good, mate.
So you're going to have a quick look at it now. So you're not going to, like I said as well, or did I say, when you drive this car, when it gets warm, it's fine.
Yep.
So it's only doing it when it's cold.
Well, that would indicate something to do with, you know, either the cold start system that's in the ECU and what it's using to do that, or like an injector leak in him.
All right.
So, or it's got no compression, the engine's...
Yeah, that would be a bit of a nightmare.
It won't
be expensive.
It won't be that, because I'm just joking.
You can have a quick look at this now.
Yeah, we'll have a look at this, see if we can do anything before you leave. If not, then you can get a taxi and we'll have a look when you're not here.
All right, sound.
No drifting on the way home, yeah.
No worries.
So we left the boys to crack on with trying to conclude what the issue is with the E30, and the first port of call is pulling the plugs out. And obviously being a 6-cylinder engine, there is a total of 6 spark plugs.
Concluded anything with this car?
The plugs aren't looking the best, are they?
They're really sooty, so you see how they're very sooty. It's very fuely. So that's either going to be, I just wonder if it's got like a coolant temp sensor down. It's just reading -40 or something like that, and it's just over fueling. Yeah. So, but I think what we'll do is we'll order a set of plugs first, put them in, see if it's all right. It might just be the plugs are fouled up, because on cold start, obviously that plug won't work properly.
Just show everyone the plug there.
If you look up close, you can see the plug is all sooted up. It doesn't look healthy at all.
So I think if we just change the plugs to begin with. So do you want to ring up Parker, see if we can get a set of Bosch plugs for it?
Yeah.
Just double check that's the right part number as well, in case they're too cooked. Are they 8s?
Oh, 6.
6?
Yeah.
Just double check the part number that they recommend for it.
Yeah.
And that part number, because if they're too cold a plug, then it will start like. So just get 6 plugs for it only. The filter's fine, mate. That's I've just got an oily hand on it. So just clean it before you put it in, please.
Yeah, man.
We'll gap the plugs, put them in, and then put the bits back on, and then we'll see what it starts. But obviously, make sure it's stone cold. See what it starts like. If it starts better, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So
all right. So try the plugs. Hopefully that sorts it. If it doesn't, it might be the temperature sensor.
it could be something like that, yeah.
Okay, that's
but
good.
Again, we'll try the plugs in it because we need to get it back together to start it, to see what it's like, and then go from there.
Okay, cool.
So-
6 plugs. I was just going to say 6 plugs. So cool that it's got 6
Yeah.
cylinders in that little car.
Mate, those engines are great.
Oh, mate, that is such a cool car.
It really is.
So fast forward a couple of hours, the plugs have arrived, they've put them in the engine, and it's now time to see if they've solved that running issue.
You needed a car to go back in, or you were getting an Uber, weren't you? Mm-hmm. So we took a chance,
Yeah.
and Joe has fitted a new set of plugs.
Yep.
Well, we took the plugs out, and they were all sooty. So the fact that this has been started, stopped, the plugs shut up on cold start.
Yeah.
And then they tend to be, until they warm up, they tend to run rough.
Okay.
So put a brand new set of plugs in it, just exactly the same as what came out, Bosch plugs. And actually, we just started it up, didn't we? And
I just started it, and it starts basically bang on the button now.
we checked the air filter, that was clean. We checked the air filter pipe for leaks, and it was all bang on, so. She's purring.
Because before, even like you'd go like that.
Rev it.
Well, you right now, like
Press
now,
the brake.
you wouldn't be able to rev it. You'd have to get it like there.
Wham! Sounds like it's fair.
So basically, we can drive home. We ain't going to have to get a taxi home.
Yeah. So it's better, isn't it? So I think we give it a good run now, because this was brought up on a transporter.
Yeah, it was.
Because
Of course it was.
you've got no drivers, you've got
Yeah.
double trailers, haven't you?
Yeah.
So 2 cars at a time. So, and it's been probably started and stopped around your gaff road. So
it has, yeah.
a good run back now will be, will sort this right out, I think. So
Perfect.
hopefully, anyway.
So that will sort that out. If it doesn't, I'll soon let you know.
Yeah, let me know, we'll have another look.
And I'll leave the E36 M3 with you.
Yep,
And you can do all the bits on that.
yep, we'll get that
And
done.
we'll conclude what the issue was with that, I suppose. when I
Well,
come
we've got
back.
to find out why it's not passing the MOT for the emissions. Obviously, we know about the damper and the other little bits. So
Yeah.
we'll get on, and that diff seal, that front pinion seal on the diff. So, but yeah, we'll get that sorted. Hopefully, we can get some dampers.
Wicked. I'll leave it with you. Jump in this, head home. It's getting dark now. And I'll see you in a few days.
Sound.
The M3. Done.
So Amar drove the E30 back with me riding shotgun, and the car drove absolutely spot on, just as Will expected. My bigger concern is the E36. So a few days later, we head back to VRS, where Will presents me with some bad news.
So good news, it's back from the MOT.
It's not good news.
It's not good news.
No.
So you've
failed.
It's failed.
Yep.
Why has it failed, Will? Brakes? Is it brakes?
No. It's failed on emissions.
No way.
When it came in, obviously, it had a MOT and it had failed on emissions, hadn't it? So we bashed the cats and they just melted and fell to bits. Looked at it and thought, okay, they're probably maybe someone's been driving it hard, which is kind of normal. Maybe it's just old. So we put new cats in,
Yeah.
serviced
So
it.
that's done now. The cats are done, serviced it.
The oil leak of the diff was done, new shocker on the front was done, so everything's done. So we're literally just like, okay, go on MOT it, that'll pass now. Anyway, it failed. So it's
It sounds silly. Could you get them to retest the emissions just to make sure it's definitely not that? Or is that a
well,
thing?
no, they have done.
Have they really?
Yeah.
So they've done it a second time.
So
and
it's passed on the hydrocarbons, which means the engine is all right, but it's failed on the CO and the lambda. So what that tells me is it's more than likely going to be either a lambda sensor or something. But what it does do, which it hasn't done to us, when the MOT testers relayed the message back, when he tried to rev it to do the 2500 one, it started missing and banging around and shaking. So obviously we replaced the plugs, but I'm guessing that when we went to pick it up, it didn't do that. And he was like, oh, it's not doing it now. They retested it again and it still failed. Could have fuel in the cats, from when it was missing, which would then need heating up and blowing out, etc., blah, blah, blah. But what we need to do is look at we need to get it to do that again, because that's probably what melted the cats. So my presumption of they're old or whatever
just need replacing.
is possibly wrong.
Yep.
And whatever's causing the fueling issue if it is that, or misfire, is what's melted the cats.
Okay.
So now we need to, before this car goes away, we need to fix what that problem is so that it doesn't melt the new cats.
Of course.
So, but this information here, I'm going to go and sit down, have a quick look and work out where we need to look, and then we can have a look at it and figure out what it is.
Okay, so I won't be driving this home today then?
No, you'll have to take one of the other 17 vehicles you've got here.
I was quite excited about driving this, but I'll be back in next week or something to hopefully...
Yeah, no, we'll get this fixed.
Yeah?
So it'll be a lambda sensor, it'll be something.
Okay,
So,
all right.
obviously, you know, presumptions are the mother of all, aren't they? And luckily, this presumption didn't leave here. So, sometimes you think when you're fixing a car, okay, it's obvious what it is, but clearly in this situation it isn't. So it'll be...
It's fine.
Easy to find, but I'm just glad that it didn't pass.
Yeah.
We've not took it away and it's melted the cats again.
True.
Because that wouldn't have been right. So,
Yeah,
and we
true.
would have warranted it, but yeah, no, it needs to be looked at. So.
All right, so that's fine. I've got to shoot off now anyway, so I'll leave it with you. By the way, the E30, the drive back in the E30 325i was lovely. It was a joy to drive.
With the new plugs in it.
Yeah, so that solved that problem. Yeah, that was a simple one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one a little bit more complicated, but we'll pop back maybe next week, week after, and we'll have a conclusion for this issue, yeah?
Perfect.
So I left the car with Will, and that evening I announced the winner of the E30 325i.
Oh my God, Calvin got that!
That's it, Calvin. That's it, bingo. Jamal decided he wanted the car and not the cash alternative, so within a couple of days he was at Binker to come and collect his new car that he won for just a few pennies.
Kai is cameraman today. Come on, Kai, let's go meet him. Where's Jamal? Bloody hell, there's loads of you. There's loads of you. It's you, yeah? The one and only Jamal. Good to meet you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you come to pick up your 325i.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mad, isn't it? It is mad. How you was the best phone call ever.
I know.
You was honestly the most memorable phone call. Like
Calling you to say congratulations, you've won the E30 325i Sport on Planet Dreams, mate.
Oh my God, thank you very much. Oh my God.
Crazy. And
Mate.
I couldn't believe it. I literally, my cousins were with me. These two over here. That's my
yeah,
mother.
you're right, boys. Sorry, man. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
How are you?
Good to meet you. You're right, yeah. Good to meet you, man.
These two were with me when the phone call actually happened.
Oh no way!
Yeah, that's
no
what-
way! It was so cool, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I was eating my food. I was like, and then that's why the reaction was so like raw, because I was speaking to them, commentating.
Yeah.
What's happening, because you were actually.
Ah, because you're like, Calvin's on the phone.
Calvin's on
Calvin's
the phone, Calvin. So I was commenting to them, to like, wow, and then, mate, it was crazy. It's just
So cool, isn't it?
It's literally real. But I've always wanted to come.
Well,
Meet yourself anyway. So
perfect opportunity.
I just want to come and have a look and meet you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have you seen the car then?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the car.
What a lovely.
But I love the car especially.
I bet. So you came down from Birmingham today then?
Birmingham, yeah. No,
Thank you.
it's a pleasure.
Congratulations, man.
It's a pleasure meeting
Well
you.
done.
It's a pleasure meeting you. No, I'm happy, mate.
How old are you, by the way?
26.
26
Yeah,
years
26.
old. He just won a 325i Sport. Congratulations.
Meanwhile, VRS are still cracking on with the E36, and they discovered a few other little bits they wanted to do whilst the car was with them before solving this emissions issue, which, by the way, you won't believe what the solution to that was. They done a diff shaft seal, a diff oil, obviously the catalytic converters with an exhaust fitting kit, adjusted that handbrake and put a new brake pad wear indicator in, replaced that shot for a stock one, and put it back through an MOT. The total bill to do all of this and the work on the E30 combined was in the region of 1,500 quid. It's now time to collect the car and find out what the solution to that emissions problem was.
So we're a few days on now, and Will's not here, but Connor is here with some good news. Past the MOT.
It's fixed.
Yeah?
And it's past its MOT.
Okay,
You can
so
go and
now
enjoy it.
We now have a car with an MOT. I also noticed you changed the plate. Well, remove them horrible surrounds.
Yes, got rid of the surrounds, unscrewed those from the boot lid and the front bumper and just stuck them on, just much cleaner look.
So the engine running issue, was it a running issue or was it an emission? What was the problem?
More of an emissions issue, so we just did a full service on the engine. All fresh plugs, fresh filters, fresh oil, and obviously the failed MOT previously, didn't it?
On the cat
efficiency.
Yeah, the service and that solved that, is it?
Yes, everything's been rectified.
Plugs,
Obviously,
I suppose plugs was probably the main
the plugs
thing
had
there.
huge gaps, so all the efficiency of the engine is dictated by how the cylinders burn. So obviously, if the plugs aren't burning the mixture efficiently, then the whatever's coming out the back of the car is not going to be efficient by MOT standards. So
Okay, cool. Sorted. So this car actually hasn't been MOT'd. We don't even know why, we can't work it out. for 5 years. So this is the first time this car's been MOT'd for 5 years.
Oh, really?
But it's mint, isn't it? Like, it's not
It's
like...
a lovely car, mate. It's a lovely car. It's lovely to drive, sounds incredible, and it flew through the MOT after we'd done the efficiency repairs, so...
You really like it, don't you?
I am upset that it's a giveaway car. That was almost a nice little Mark 7 Golf, do a straight swap and call it quits there. But,
Job done,
but
yeah.
whoever wins it's going to be a very lucky individual, definitely.
It is nice. It is nice. Yeah, the colour. It's all about the colour, isn't it?
The colour for me is just, I wouldn't have an E36 in any other colour.
Really?
No.
This is your favourite colour?
This is my favourite colour by far.
We also done the gear knob as well, didn't we? I don't know if you guys, you guys done it whilst it was here. Did you do that?
Yes, that got swapped over, didn't it? Because it had like an aftermarket carbon topped cover.
Yeah.
We just wanted to restore it back to where it should be. So with the proper M logo in there, it reflects off the lights in the roof lining.
Oh,
so
of course it does.
It looks lovely, to be fair. Little orange
yeah.
details.
Still got the original stereo in it as well.
Yep.
It's not a very high, I think it's done 86,000 miles. Got the original wheels, got the Vader seats. It's just a proper car.
It ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? It's just, you get in it, you drive it, and it's going to put a smile on your face every time you drive it. So
yeah, I'm happy. It's just in time. I think it's actually getting given away this Sunday.
So still got opportunities to get tickets in.
It'd be a bit weird if you won though.
It would look terrible if I won it. I wouldn't be upset, but someone else might be.
You never know, you might win it. But either way, whoever wins it's going to be a very happy individual, wouldn't they?
So that's it, 2 cars successfully repaired and one of them's out the door already. The E36 is actually going this Sunday, so to everyone who is a dream catcher on Planet of Dreams, you are of course already automatically entered. I'll be going live myself on the Planet of Dreams Instagram on Sunday night at 9 PM to announce the lucky winner. The drive home was again an absolute joy, and for me personally, for someone that's grown up loving these cars, and the fact that I owned my very own replica E36 M3 back in the day, this will be another one of them cars on my journey through life as a car dealer that I will regret parting with. But it's given us some great content for the channel, and it will make a great prize for one of you this Sunday. And with all of your support with Planet of Dreams, it enables us to buy even more interesting cars and do more cool content for the channel. And you know what, on that note, make sure you put back this Sunday at 6 PM because I have just bought one of the coolest cars that existed in the 90s. And don't worry, I did do a car vertical check on it. And make sure when you do a check, use that code CCG to get 20% off, alright? Link below. And now with my best Jamaican accent, I'm going to ask you to hit subscribe. Yo, I say, don't mess around. Hit that subscribe button now.